Hello everybody. I'm on my way out to my camp, my winter camp that I'm building. I'm about 2 miles away from it. The weather isn't very favorable today. It's pretty cloudy. Looks like it might rain. I'm not quite sure about it. So I'm going to try and get out there and do a little bit of work today. And check out the clouds. This is my first video of my winter camp. I put a few posts on my blog for the winter camp, but I just got my video recorder, so basically what I did already was I found myself a spot. It's up on top of a hill on a slight incline. I'm doing a half earth and half debris shelter, and this shelter is going to be sustainable for the entire winter. So I've got some of it dug out, and I'll be digging a little more out today, and I got my framework done on it. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'll show you what I've got done. Hey everybody. Right now, I'm about a quarter of the way there. I'm making my trek down the tracks. Yeah, it's such beautiful country up here, northern New Hampshire, and we're getting pretty close to fall here. It's actually September 6th. I started my camp a little early this year because it required a lot of digging, and I wanted to make sure I had enough time before the ground froze on me to be able to at least dig my camp out, and basically just get it done a little early so I can relax before winter hits and enjoy the winter. I think the most agonizing part of this whole hike is the trek down the tracks, because it's so uneven and there's so much gravel in here and wood beams sticking up. You kind of stumble over them a lot. But I'm almost to the end here. I got maybe another quarter mile down the tracks, and then I'm gonna jump off the tracks and get up into the national park. That's where I'm doing my camp. My camp is being built in Jericho National Park in northern New Hampshire, up in the White Mountains. Alright, I just got here. I just hiked that trail. My camp is up there, up in the back. You can't see it. Let me see if I can go forward and see if you can see it at all. It's pretty well hidden, so I got some good cover. But once all the leaves start dropping, I'm not too sure. I still don't think you'll be able to see it up there though, even when the leaves start dropping. It's pretty well camouflaged. Okay, this is basically what I've got so far. I'm moving to a spot where you can see everything. And I've got my framework done. I got my hole that I'm digging down into the earth there to try and level that out so I have some sort of living space in there. Let me get this from a different angle for you. It's still pretty wet out here. There we go. You see the framework? I think it's going to be a real nice camp once I get through with it. I got plenty of deadfall over here. Got a big tree there that's fallen. Tree back there you can see is fallen. Got myself a lot of wood here. Lots of deadfall. So what I'm going to do is once this stuff starts to dry up a bit, I'm going to collect it, cut it, and throw it right over here in my pile. Basically, that is a support beam that I put up to hold that up to just to get the piece of wood to stay still for me so I could tie it off. But I think what I'm going to do is cut those little tiny limbs off of it and maybe put a back barrier on it and use a tarp and cover up my wood so that my wood doesn't get all wet and it stays somewhat dry out here. So this is basically it. I still got a little bit of digging left to go. Maybe I don't know, maybe another week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I'm not real sure. This ground, the problem is this ground is really hard. That right there is a big rock. You see another big rock right there. This ground is just really, really rocky. And I'm not really liking that too much, but I've already started my work and I don't want to give up on this spot. I do like the spot and I don't want to give up on it because I've got so much time already into it. So I'm gonna basically make do with what I've got and try to break it out as quick as I can to get it done before winter gets here. You know. All right, I'm gonna get to work. I'll talk to you in a little bit. How you doing? Back. Whew. I've been working for at least the last 2 hours, and it hasn't been easy going. I've run into some boulders in my in my shelter, so it's turning out to be quite the pain in the ass. But let me go ahead and show you what I've got so far. So far I got my beams up, some front beams up on it. Not too many, just a few. I was going to go about halfway and create the door. Hopefully, maybe I can finish that up today. And I've been doing a little bit more digging. I kind of leveled that out a bit. Leveled that out a little bit. Right there. Leveled that out a little bit. And also, just to give you an example of what I'm dealing with here, that big rock I'm digging out, and then I got that big boulder right behind it. That looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass, excuse my French, but a pain in the butt to move. I'm going to dig it out all the way and see maybe if I can roll it, because I might kind of on a slant, so I might be able to roll it downhill, and maybe it'll come to rest right about there by that rock in that little gully. Hopefully. Well, that's the plan anyways. But oh, and I also wanted to show you that there. The reason that I got a hole in there now is because that's where my fireplace is going to be. I'm going to have an indoor fireplace, and I had bought some heating ducts or stove ducts, stovepipe to go ahead and put up through there, and then I'm going to completely bury it with the sand so that it doesn't conduct heat at all, and nothing up there will heat up. But that's about all I got right now. It's It's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. This is my first time building one of these shelters, so... Well, I'm going to get back to work and see how much more I can get done today. Okay. I'm back. It's been about an hour, hour and a half. But I got one big rock out of there. And there was another one right there on the side of that big boulder that I got out. Now I'm going to attempt to get this big boy out of there. I'm on an incline, so I'm going to attempt to roll it downhill to get it out of my campsite here. Wish me luck. I tell you what, it was a tough job, but I got it. I got those boulders out of there. Check it out. I just tripped. I got them all out of there. Now there's my frame, and there's my area. I still got to go to the right a bit, probably another 5 feet or so. And here's the boulders, using nothing but brute force. Okay, they're all down there, there, and there at the bottom of the hill. What I did was I dug a trench, and then I rolled it downhill. Alright, my battery's gonna die, guys, so I'm out of here anyways for the day. Talk to you next time.